Title: Crimson Reverie. The night was shrouded in a heavy cloak of darkness, the moon obscured by a thick layer of ominous clouds. Mist crept through the ancient woods like wraiths, casting eerie shapes that seemed to dance just beyond the edge of human vision. In a remote corner of these woods stood an abandoned mansion, a relic of a forgotten time. It was said that a malevolent force had taken residence within its decaying walls, a force that fed on fear and thrived on despair. A group of 5 friends, unaware of the mansion's sinister reputation, had decided to spend a night there. The lure of a macabre adventure was irresistible, and they laughed nervously as they entered the decrepit foyer. The air was damp and musty, the walls adorned with faded portraits of long-dead ancestors. A sense of foreboding settled upon them, but they pressed forward, fueled by curiosity and a touch of youthful arrogance. As the night wore on, strange things began to happen. Shadows seemed to take on a life of their own, slithering across the walls like serpents. Whispers echoed through the corridors, indiscernible words that wormed their way into the group's minds. One by one, their camaraderie gave way to paranoia and mistrust. In the darkness, a figure emerged, draped in tattered garments stained with the mark of 1,000 sins. The entity's eyes burned like smoldering coals, fixated on the group with a hunger that sent shivers down their spines. A guttural voice emanated from its twisted lips, a voice that seemed to echo from the very depths of hell itself. "Welcome," it hissed, its voice a symphony of torment. "You have ventured into my domain, where nightmares take form and the living are ensnared by their darkest fears." The friends were paralyzed by fear, unable to escape the mansion's malevolent grasp. Each one was forced to confront their deepest phobias, their minds twisted and contorted by the relentless onslaught of terror. The entity fed on their fear, growing stronger with each scream and tortured whimper. One by one, the friends succumbed to the horrors of their own making. One was driven to madness, convinced that insects were crawling beneath his skin. Another was haunted by the specter of a loved one long lost, her grief consuming her from within. The entity reveled in their suffering, its insatiable appetite sated by their anguish. Only one friend remained, her will to survive unbroken. With a newfound determination, she sought out the source of the entity's power, delving into the mansion's hidden secrets. As she unraveled the dark history of the mansion, she discovered the entity's origin, a twisted soul consumed by a lust for power and driven to unspeakable acts. Armed with this knowledge, the final confrontation loomed. The entity unleashed its full fury, conjuring nightmare visions that assaulted the friend's senses. But she stood firm, her resolve unshaken. With a scream that echoed through the corridors, she confronted the entity, a blinding light bursting forth from her very being. The mansion trembled, its malevolent hold shattered by the friend's unwavering courage. The entity's screams of agony filled the air as it was banished from the mortal realm, its malevolent influence dissipating like smoke in the wind. As dawn broke, the friend emerged from the mansion, the weight of the night's horrors etched upon her face. The woods seemed to breathe a sigh of relief, the mist lifting as if to celebrate the entity's defeat. She turned back one last time, a bittersweet smile tugging at her lips. The mansion stood as a testament to the darkness that had once dwelled within, a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable terror, the human spirit could triumph. But as the friend walked away, a faint whisper lingered in the wind, a chilling reminder that the legacy of the mansion's horrors would forever haunt the recesses of her mind. And so the tale of the Crimson Reverie came to an end, a story of courage and perseverance in the face of unspeakable evil, a story that would be whispered around campfires for generations to come.